Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Hope everybody's having an amazing day, man. It is currently 7 in the morning when I'm making this video. 7 in the morning, nice and early. I am feeling good. I am energized. And yes, for once in a very long time, I am excited to play Call of Duty. Very, very excited. Now, if you guys have been living under a rock and you don't know why I'm excited, Season 2 launches today. Right, Season 2 of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, I'm not excited for the season. I could give two fucks about the season. I could give two fucks about the Battle Pass, all those skins that are coming into this game. I could give two fucks. I don't care. I am excited because with this season comes a huge, an absolute huge update to this game with so many changes that we're going to go through in this video. Now, I don't think you guys realize the last major update or even update in general that we had to this game was the Squid Games event. And that wasn't even an update. That didn't fix anything within the game. All it did was add the event, create new bugs, create new problems, and they just said, yeah, here you go. You get to have these free Squid Game skins that literally were bright as complete fuck. They sucked. They were literally put on your operator for no reason, even when you didn't even click on them and you didn't even want to equip it. That was the last update, okay? It was a terrible update, and so many people after that happened left the game because it was like, what are they doing? They're not listening to the community. They could give two fucks right now. They made the game worse. But now with Season 2, and after reading these patch notes, and then after you guys watch this video and see all the changes that are coming, or at least all the major changes, you guys are going to be excited just like me. Now, just to be clear, I did say Season 2 is not going to fix this game. That was said before these patch notes. I could be wrong. I got to make that very honest and clear at the beginning of this video. I could be wrong. Season 2 could save Call of Duty Black Ops 6, but what is going to make that happen is how the servers perform, how this crossplay being turned off affects the rank play system, if it makes it better and all that, and all the changes that are coming to the anti-cheat later in this season and later into Season 3. That is going to be the major things that are going to help save this game. Now, let's go into this video. Let's go through all these major changes. Like I said, we are going to all the whole entire list and link to the patch notes is going to be in the description below if you guys want to read the whole entire thing. There's too much to cover in one single video, so I just picked the major things that, at least to me, are going to be fucking awesome. And I want to start off with the first thing, like I was talking about just a little bit ago, crossplay being able to be turned off for console players. Man, there are three total options. I'm only on PC, so I'm going to be so fucking lonely in rank play with all these fucking cheaters. I ain't going to be so lonely. But you have three total options as a console player. On for everyone, so you get to play with PC, PS5 or whatever, and Xbox. On for console only, and off for current platform only. I am so jealous. I literally might go buy a PS5. That is insane. That is an insane change. I know so many people, if not all the major people in rank play, are going to go to console only. I wish them nothing but the best. I hope they enjoy it, man, because I am going to be having a terrible, terrible time if everybody's leaving it and turning off crossplay, because it's going to be a sweat fest or it's going to be an absolute hacking fest, depending on how the anti-cheat is. That is one of the major changes. I don't know why that was in the beginning of this game. I don't know why they even took that option away. I'm glad that they listened to the community. Again, we have to give props to Treyarch for actually listening to the community and making a good, positive change. But again, like I said previously, it should have never been taken away. But that's a huge change, probably the biggest change for rank play, for ranked Warzone. I hope it continues to be great, and I hope there's not that many console cheaters, because as you guys know, it is possible to cheat on console. We'll see how that turns out. Next fix, or the next huge thing, is just for Warzone alone. All right, this is not including multiplayer, which there are major changes coming to multiplayer, but just for Warzone alone, all you guys that love that shit, there is a list of bug fixes for Warzone Season 2, and it's 61 bullet points long. I'm not going through every single one of these. I'll let you guys read them for yourselves. But 61 bullet points of bug fixes to this game. If that doesn't tell you that they heard what we were saying, that they saw the amount of people leaving this game, and that they understood that they need to make these changes to at least save the players they have now and possibly bring back those older players, I don't know what to tell you. 61 bullet points is insane. I don't know if I've ever seen a list this big just for Warzone when it comes to bug fixes. I hope that there's no more bugs that get created because of all these fixes. I hope all the coding and all the updates were tested and done correctly, because that's a lot of fucking changes. And if they all work correctly like they're supposed to, this is a huge ass W. You have to give them props. You have to say good and positive things when it's positive. That is a positive change. The only thing I am concerned with is it took 4 years to make this game. It took 4 years to get all this shit ready, and the amount of bugs that they had after 4 years of development is concerning. But you know what? At least they understood what was happening. They understood what the community was saying, and we finally are getting changes. But 61 bullet points, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. What about next thing? Next thing, man, it is kind of crazy. This also has to do with Warzone. I hope it has to do with not MW3, excuse me, with multiplayer as well. But the reload speeds for this game, I don't know about you guys, but I like to go fast, and not having a perk of sleight of hand or being able to have a fast mag that doesn't take away bullets was a pain in the ass. So seeing these changes of where you are able to reload a lot quicker is phenomenal. And if this just has to go with Warzone, that's fine. I get it. I really do hope that's in multiplayer as well. But the reload speeds were unbelievable. Unbelievably slow. It was terrible. The flow of the game was fucked because of it. And so many times of me dying from this was absolutely ridiculous. So I'm very, very glad to see a change like this, because again, we nowadays in 2025, a lot of us have ADHD. I got ADHD out the ass. So seeing that change is huge, and it's awesome. The same thing with all these movement changes coming. There's a bunch of movement changes like increased jump speed and successive jump height, as well as parachute cut animations, stuff like that coming to Warzone. I mean, if you guys like Warzone and fast movement, there's some changes right there. Another huge change, we're finally getting a nerf to the XM4. I mean, I'm gonna guarantee you it's probably still gonna be the meta, but this has been the meta for fucking so long, and seeing these huge ass nerfs is finally going to bring some variety to the game. I remember just everybody and their mother was running this 100 round mag, but there's an ADS penalty which is doubling, so that's probably a huge fucking change. That's awesome. There's other changes you guys can see here to the damage and to a bunch of recoil, stuff like that. So seeing a nerf to a gun that's been the fucking meta for over a month is awesome. You can tell, again, they were listening to the community and they realized, yeah, we should probably switch some shit up and take away this 100 round mag, because that was ridiculous. I mean, you guys play ranked Warzone, you get shot, you know you're dead, because they're just spamming 100 rounds. It doesn't even matter how many bullets they miss. You're going to probably end up dying unless you're near some cover. So that's a huge change. But let's go to the anti-cheat real quick, man. Let's go to the anti-cheat, because I really feel like this is something we need to talk about. There's no changes in this update. They haven't really said anything crazy, but they said this, and I'll let you guys read it as well. As previously discussed in our recent community update blog, we are ramping up our fight against cheaters across both multiplayer and Warzone, with new security measures deploying throughout the coming seasons. Updates include enhanced detection models for behaviors like aimbotting, stricter account trust and hardware identification to target repeat offenders, and new tools to combat dishonest behaviors such as playing with cheaters or attempting to spam report innocent players. We are also focusing on more precise tools, including major upgrades to the kernel level anti-cheat driver and server-side systems starting this season and continuing into season 3. These measures, combined with ongoing improvements and legal actions against cheat sellers, aim to deliver a more secure and enjoyable experience for everyone. Again, we don't know if this is going to happen. We have heard this many times before, but we are just hoping and praying that something gets done. Something gets done, because I don't care if they just ban 5% more people. I don't want to hear how many accounts they ban. I want to actually see less cheaters in my game, because that's what's killing this game mostly. Who wants to play ranked play and get killed by cheaters? It is a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. And who wants to do that? I mean, I don't. I don't cheat. I'm not a fucking weirdo with a small ass testicle syndrome. I don't have that shit. I feel good about myself. I have nice balls. They feel nice and round and plump and full of great seed. But some of these guys, for some reason in this game, have issues with that. And I wish them nothing but the best, but I just don't understand why they would have to cheat in a video game. So I'm hoping and praying Treyarch, Activision, Ricochet can figure something out to just get rid of as many cheaters as they can and prevent them from creating new accounts, because that's the biggest issue. I don't care if they ban them. If they ban them, that's fine. It's kind of more of a headache for them. But all they're going to do is just create another account and get back into the game. Find a way to be able to detect them making a new account on the same system, and that will make the game better. But again, we got to take it for their word. We got to hope and pray that it gets better. Again, I wish I had a console so I wouldn't have to deal with as many people cheating. Oh man, I wish I had a console. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But another thing I want to bring up within ranked play, this is something that kind of went under the radar. And it's kind of crazy to me. The veto vote. For all you guys that played ranked multiplayer, you guys got one game mode, whether it was control, hardpoint, search and destroy. It was one game mode and then 3 different maps, and you got to veto out a map, which was a huge W when it came to ranked play. That was awesome. I loved that change. But now we got even another change where it says the veto vote before ranked play matches will now occasionally present a choice between the 3 ranked play modes, hardpoint, control, and search and destroy on the same map. So now, instead of having it just be a control and you're forced to play control, if it's vault, let's say the map is vault, you can now pick if you want to play search, hardpoint, or control, or you get to veto one of those out. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are sick and tired of playing vault control or protocol control. I'm pretty sure majority of you guys are sick of playing control in general. So this change is a huge W, as well as now you can forfeit games. If there's a cheat or if somebody disconnects, you're able to forfeit. It saves so much time. The changes to this game that they promised and that they are finalists in the community is the main thing I'm trying to make sure is very clear in this video, because it's literally seeming like it's going to be a great season. And I'm hoping and praying that it is. Like I said, man, servers are my biggest issue. Servers have been great the past few days, for me at least. Makes the game more fun to play. Now the anti-cheat. We'll see how the anti-cheat goes. We'll see the updates throughout the season. Hopefully they can get their shit together. If that gets fixed, man, this game is going to thrive, because all these bug fixes, I can't think of any more bug fixes that need to be fixed. I mean, I know there's something in here where it says they're now making it so you don't bump into your fucking players as much or your teammates as much. Like, reduce collision with teammates. This should improve the ability to maneuver around tight spaces like doorways with nearby teammates. I don't know about you guys, but I would slide in and fucking bounce off of them like a bouncy ball. It was absolutely insane. So that change is huge. Just all these little things that they're fixing, it's just showing that they either watch my videos, watch other people's videos. I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes too high. I mean, they kind of are pretty high right now, because I'm really hoping that this game can be fixed, because like I said, I've said so many times, Black Ops 6 is a great game overall. If they could just make the basic changes like they are showing right now, and hopefully it all works out, this game could be one of the greatest we have had in a very long time, because it is just so fun to play when everything is working right. And I hope that it can happen, because everybody's saying, I'm gonna lose content if this game turns to shit. What are you fucking talking about? I can go to easier content like gameplays, like live comps, like just normal commentaries. It could be so fucking easy for me. But now, oh man, I'm just praying and hoping that this can get fixed, because it seems like a good update. We'll see what happens. Actions speak louder than words. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoy this season. Let me know what you guys think. What else should they change? What else did you see in the patch notes that I should have mentioned? I would love to hear that in the comment section below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Other than that, man, I'll be live later today. If you're watching this, I might be live right now. Make sure you say what's up. Hop in the games if you want to. Other than that, man, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Lick this taint. The fuck you doing? I'm out. Peace.